Right guys, welcome to another episode of Menace Rides. In this episode we're going to show you guys how to change the headlight on these KTMs and the 390 Dukes. They're all the same in terms of a headlight. These protrude quite a lot, so they're prone to getting damaged. That's why it's hard to find these on the market. We managed to get a good second hand that we're going to be replacing this with. First things first, we've done a complete service on this vehicle, so if you want to watch that video, just watch our playlist videos. That's why the bike's standing like this. We thought we'd bring in a video on the replacement of the headlight while we're this far down. So if you're going to start replacing the headlight, you're going to want your fairings off on the sides. Again, on our service video we show you how to do that. Once you're at this point, a couple more bolts will get the screen off. Once the screen's off, we can tackle the headlight. Mark,
let's do it.
Let's get these bolts off. Right, so it's an additional 2 bolts in the front for the screen, one left, one right, with the M4 Allen key. A lot of the things on this bike are M4, M5, so you don't need a massive toolkit to get it done. Again, our side mirrors are off already from the fairing removal. They have got integrated indicators, that's why we've got these cables here. There we go, just like that, an extra 2 bolts from removing the fairing, and our screen is off. Once our screen's off, we've got to get this infill fairing out. There's 2 push tabs here in the front. So basically what we do is we push them through so that they release. There's going to be 2 halves here.
There's a bolt underneath, nice.
And there'll be a catch screw underneath, a Phillips screw, I'm sure of that. Yeah.
Is it Phillips?
Like a Allen key. Yeah. So M4 again, Allen key screw at the bottom of the fairing, front fairing, nose cone fairing. Here we go. That's a screw there. Just check everything. There's going to be 2 parts to this. Here we go. That's that side of the fairing off. That's how she's looking. Maybe I'll pull it a little bit backwards for you guys to see that. That's where we're at. This is the one we want to replace. These are 2 separate parts, so we've got the choice in replacing everything or just the bottom end. I think we're okay with the top end, hey Mark?
Yep.
Just replace the bottom end. It should be a separate. Get rid of the leaves. Okay, there's 3 screws holding this in place, Mark. 3 Phillips screws. So again, what we're saying, guys, is the bottom daylight riding light is separate to the actual low beam, high beam. We're removing these 3 screws just so that you know for reference, to hopefully remove that separate to the headlight. We can rather keep this headlight as a spare or sell it, whatever happens, but we are interested in that bottom section. Alright guys, we're just moving the front wheel so we've got some space for our screwdriver to get in there. There we go. This is number 3, like I showed you underneath the new one, so you know where we're busy. Okay, not too difficult that, marker.
No, not at all actually.
Okay, we just got to pull the cable through and just see where we're connecting on the cable. There is, okay, it's fixed into place here, so there's going to be a tab behind there. Not too sure where it goes. Always a good thing to, if you've never done a particular part replacement, is always to have a look at the new one, and I'll give you an indication of all the mounting points and the dismounting points, and that's exactly what we do. We're just double checking ourselves, making sure that we know where we're disconnecting everything from.
There's 2 screws there.
2 screws there, yeah. Right, 2 little Phillips screws here. Just get those out. We don't want to be forcing anything, so we'd rather be safe. Like Mark said, we might actually end up replacing the whole headlight if that's the case. Right guys, I'm just taking out another 2 Phillips screws underneath. Hopefully it gives us access to the clip-in point of the daylight riding lights, and we could be done with that. Here we go. So Mark will bring you in closer. So what we did is we unscrewed these 4 screws. It's just a shroud that goes over. It twists into this. You're not able to pull the cable, and that gives us access to the connector. We'll disconnect that, plug in the new one, put the screws back. Guys, if you want Menace Rods memorabilia, this will be for sale. It does still come on and off, so you can have it as a night light in your bedroom.
Show them where the break was.
There is a little break there, but I mean, it's a Menace Rods memorabilia for sale in our merch store. Right, so similar process, we're going to strip the new one. So we got these 3 screws to get undone, that's the main ones, and then we got the 4 little ones. That's 1, 2, okay, 3 screws out there. Okay, those 3 out. Flip it around. Okay, now to get this cable loose, you got 2 screws on top here which have been removed from the previous owner, obviously. And then you got 2 at the bottom. We'll get those 2 out. Okay, in this case, this cable is pulling through quite easily. But we'll remove it anyway, just so we can get the actual clip out. So we got that there. We got these 2 screws underneath here, just to get that plastic shroud out. There's 1. There's 2. Get that shroud out and our cable, protect our new light. Woohoo, there she comes. Okay, that's the headlight. That's our daylight riding light. Right, Mark, let's plug the new one in and then we'll test it before we button it all up. It's at the top here. Right, so Mark's just going to plug it in. We'll do a quick test, make sure that our daylight is working. It was a second-hand purchase. Tiniest little cable there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get ignition on.
Woohoo! It's working.
Okay, we get our stay bracket clip back in. So basically your cable goes through the first hole, directed to the second hole. That just prevents it from pulling out easy, which is pretty cool. Somewhere there where it wants to bend. There like that. I can just push our little cable through again. Got quite a bit of housing in there, that's pretty cool. Flip that the right way. Okay, and we just repeat the process in reverse. So we're going to get our 4 little screws back in. Got extra ones from the new one, so if we drop these, we're happy to get another pair. I got number 1 lined up. Again guys, these are self-tapping screws. You don't have to go too tight on them. You don't want to crack the plastics and that. Look at that. Let me get my eyes in there.
Yeah.
Let's find the screw quickly. Wait.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, got number 2 lined up. Okay, get the 2 top ones in. Mark's already prepping the washers and the screws for the bottom end. There's 3 of those. And that daylight riding light is done, Mark. That wasn't too hectic.
That was easy. Thought it was going to be a lot more difficult, to be honest.
Just remember, you saw this for the first time on Menace rides. Huh? This applies to a KTM RC125, KTM RC390, KTM Duke 300, 390. What is it? I don't know.
Well, I think it applies to all the models. So across from the 125
As long as
to
they
the
got this
390.
headlight, daylight, riding light, this is the process. Right guys, Mark's just going to polish up the plastics for us. What are we using, Mark?
So we've got this awesome product called Silicon Shine from Makov. Again, we are not sponsored by these products, but we just love them because it takes good care of our bikes.
We take care of our bikes, Mark.
With this stuff.
Provide us with something to do that.
I want to get that near the brakes, bro.
Smells nice.
It just smells like
Stuff smells nice, Mark. Smells like sweet. So I'm gonna eat it now. Look at that. Bring the guys into for a front view, Mark. Look at that. Looks like a brand new piece of plastic, boy. Silicone Shine by Makov. Actually, you can buy this at our shop, Menace Rides. Just joking. Okay, let's wipe our screen a little bit and put it in. Okay, starting to do an overall there, Mark.
Yeah, because like this is hard to get to when the fairings are on.
Yeah, 100%. Start with the wet. Wipe. Yeah, that's. Mark's right. We're just doing a wipe down on the forks while we got them exposed. Everything needs to be super clean for a super sale. Super sale. You know, clean bike sells for like 25% more. Okay, we're gonna polish up on the screen, but that'll be a separate video. We'll get all that glue and that off. For now, we're just gonna put it back in, eh, Mark?
Yeah.
Because the screen does need a good polish up. We just want to get the fairings and that back into place. Okay, just buttoning up a little bit there. Looking good. Let's get our screen back on, Mark.
For the 7th time.
Not playing games, boy. It's bike's actually pretty easy to work on, eh, Mark?
Yeah, it actually is. I thought it would be more difficult than this.
It feels pretty rigid as well, so okay, let's get a screw in there. Another short one. That will be with a white washer, eh, Mark? Anything on the screen's got a white washer. A couple of M4 Allen key bolts, couple of Phillips head screws, and your daylight headlight replacement is done. Mark, nice one, bro.
Nice one, bro.